our viewers sent me a question, and I thought it was a pretty good one we ought to address, is how to catch your horse in a herd. I just can't overemphasize the importance to use caution when you catch a horse in a herd. If I go out there and there's multiple horses, normally I take my little stick. Seldom will you ever see me without my little stick in my hand, but the reason for that is I'm going to walk in there. I'm not going to hit the horses as much as I'm going to make sure everybody knows to stay away from me. Because what happens is the horses get out there and they get protected and they get kind of, particularly if you got a feed bucket in your hand, they get to where they get aggressive out there. And I've seen a lot of people get knocked over or kicked or bit even, you know, out there in the pasture because it's just kind of a hazardous situation. So what I'd recommend you do is I carry a stick with me, and I just make sure that if anybody turns their butt to me, I'm just kind of like, move over there, girl. And I walk up to my horse, and I don't look at him in the eye, I look at him in the shoulder. And I stand there and I pet him, and I make sure he's standing still when I catch him. And if there's other horses around, I'm watching, and I'm making very sure that I'm not going to get pinned or caught in a corner, because it's very easy for you to walk behind a horse and him think you're another horse, and by golly, you'll get kicked sometimes. So you've got to approach a herd of horses with your shoulders back and in a confident way. If I go out there and I'm sneaking around like this and I'm acting like I'm below them on the food chain a little bit, I mean, they're going to treat you that way. So, you know, I walk out there and I got my shoulders back and I'm like this, and then I walk over to the horse I want. I might pet him and then I walk away. And usually when I walk away from my horse, if he's been properly prepared, he'll follow me. And then when he follows me, I turn around and I put my halter on. But you know, if you got horses that are being aggressive and disrespectful out there with you catching, you got to really think about what's happening here, and you got to do something about that in a way where when you walk out there, take your stick with you and you say, all right, girls, you go over there, you stand right here, and you do not allow them to be aggressive towards you at any time. If a horse lays its ears back at you or opens its mouth, that's a sign of violence. That's an act of war. No. No. Move away. I mean, you don't have to hit the horse, but you have to show confidence and say, you get back. It's like that. There's nothing wrong with that, because what will happen is if that horse lays its ears back and you go like this, well, you better be prepared to get run out of the pasture, because it's going to happen. So when I walk into a stall or when I walk out to the horses, they're to treat me and look at me respectfully. I don't want to be afraid of me, but they're to respect me. So, you know, I could talk all day about that, but you know, those are some just things I've learned the hard way over the years, that if you approach it that way, just be very careful and watch for aggression. Don't allow it.